Alright, I tried this video doing a bit of a product review, I guess, a mild one on some API products that were sent to me, which is very nice of them. I've actually used their products in the fish room for many years without any problems at all, and I was a little surprised when they kind of reached out and said they would send me some stuff, and I figured, hey, what the heck, I'm already using it, so I will go over some things. They sent me some fin and body cure, which I do use occasionally when I have fish with bacterial issues. Now, if you don't treat the fish at all that have some bacterial issues, you're going to have more problems down the line. They're not going to last. They're probably going to end up turning into this, which, who wants that? And this is actually pretty cool. The mouth opens. Look at that. Looks like everybody's favorite fish there. Anyway, once again, I digress. So, they sent me this stuff, also Erythromycin, which, phew, that should be on the list of words to use when you're trying to prove you're not out of your mind. But this also will treat bacterial fish disease. And Journal Cure is the one that I've used more often than most. And if you notice, it's backwards. How cool is that? If I hold it like this, it's still backwards. So, anyways, Journal Cure, you've seen it. They come in these little packets. Get 10 of them. Generally, most of the stuff you treat 10-gallon tank with one packet. If you have a 5.5-gallon tank, which I have a lot of up top, I would open the packet and put it into a small container and then just try the best that I could measure half of it. But anyway, these are some of the medications I've used with success. The other thing that they sent, these really cool, super mini-sized Melafix and Melafix. Now, Melafix I use after every water change. I usually do once or twice a week. I try to do 30% water changes now, because I was trying to do 50 on some of them to get a little extra time, but that was too stressful on the fish. So I just use a dose of this. I use a eyedropper, which you can buy anywhere, preferably in a pharmacy, because you're not going to find these in like an auto parts store. But I just measure out some and put it in a tank. Maybe fill it up halfway. I don't overdo it. And the important thing with the Melafix and the Melafix, which is good for treating some fish for flukes, parasitic worms, stuff like that. The Melafix is also good for bacterial infections, and I do add some of it when I get new fish. I also add some aquarium salt, and that's kind of it for a couple of days, 2-3 days. Just to get them to adjust to my water. And the other thing I want to mention, I actually, this is the Melafix, which is backwards. I use this one, which is a pond strength Melafix, and that has 5 times the amount of, I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, some Australian tree, tea root. And it actually makes everything smell pretty good. I would recommend that you wait until after you put the new water in the tank before you add this stuff. Otherwise it'll foam up and you'll kind of have a foamy mess. But it's very good stuff. I wouldn't recommend it if it wasn't. They didn't send me this frog, but this is very cool. I don't know what it is, microbe lift, some kind of weird frog. So the other thing they sent, which I haven't tried yet, is API Tropical Greens. And I will give this a shot, and I'll probably go with some of the cichlids I still have, which are electric blue acaras, some angels, and some Lalupi Africans. So for the most part, that is what they sent. I've also used API's tap water conditioner, stress coat, things like that, but I don't always use them anymore, but these products I do use. They're all excellent. They do what they're supposed to do without killing the fish. Because just remember, you don't want to look like this. This is not helpful. Although a tank of these might be cool. So anyway, that's all pretty much I want to go over. Just I would say a fast video, but it's actually regular speed. But a short video on some of the products that were kind enough to send. But I do use them, and appreciate you watching. I'll get back to doing fish videos next. I'll probably put one up in a couple of days. And that's kind of it. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. And thanks very much for watching. And excuse me while I get closer to turn this off.